Well, go on. I'm making this video in the night, which I don't usually do, but I'm doing this because this is just so important, like this subject. Wow, I need to make sure this is straight. This is so important, and it's definitely important to anyone who watches my channel because you likely are creative, you probably edit videos, you probably spend a lot of time in front of your computer. If you're a producer or you are you do video editing or YouTube stuff, then definitely this is something that you need to be thinking about. Now, I basically, over the past 6 months, I think it's been, like, I've had a problem with my upper back. It's just been really annoying. Like, it hasn't been painful, not to the point where it's like, oh, my back is hurting, I need to go doctors, but it's just been like really, really hella annoying. So like, anytime I'm, just living life, every like couple minutes, I've got to like, put my shoulder blades together or get up and twist around and get my like back to click and all that sort of stuff. And it just feels tight and feels like, when your fingers need to be cracked. That's how my back feels, my upper back feels basically all the time at this point. And I went to the GP a while ago, and what my GP told me was that I needed to basically get up every now and then. Like, spending 2 hours in front of the computer editing is not good. Like, I assumed it wasn't good, but I got the words from the doctor in it. So she was like, yeah, just get up every now and again. Now, I did some more research today because like my back was just annoying me. It was just so annoying, and I looked into like different stretches and that sort of stuff that you can do. I highly suggest you look into that yourself. I don't want to tell you all the different stretches, but you can Google that, innit? So what I found out is like every 30 minutes you're supposed to get up and move about. You shouldn't be sitting down longer than that. So I thought I'd pass on this information, but also you need to practice good posture. And if someone hasn't taught you about good posture, you probably don't know what it is. Because I didn't know what good posture is. I thought I had good posture. I thought my posture was great. When people say sit up straight or whatever, I thought I was sitting up straight. But the thing is, you gotta move your shoulders back, and you gotta have a slight bend, I think, in your upper back here. So basically, just bring your shoulders a little bit closer to bring your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. And this is how you're supposed to sit. This is how you're supposed to be. You should always have your shoulders back, and that pushes your chest up, and that's actually good posture. Now, because I've spent years not having good posture and just being hunched over, this feels weird as hell. It feels super weird. It does not feel nice. It does not feel comfortable. It doesn't even feel right. I'm not even 100% sure if this is right posture. I don't know. It looks straight enough. It looks very straight. If we don't do that, then it's like that. But yeah, that looks like my back is actually straight. So yeah, there you go. There's good posture. I hope this helps you out. This has informed you to prevent you from having this annoying, like, it's not even like pain. I can't even say, oh, my back is hurting. So I can't get any sympathy for it. It's just annoying, and I'm always cracking my back. Like, it's just weird and annoying, and not something that I want to wish on anyone. And if you do a bunch of editing, if you do music production and all that sort of stuff, then you may experience this at some point. Now, I did order some sort of posture. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's some sort of thing that you put on that basically reminds you to keep your shoulders back, because I feel like that will help me get into the habit of doing this. And then over time, as you create the habit, your muscles should get, realigned to actually be sitting up like this with my shoulders back. Because as I said, right about now, it feels very forced. It feels very weird to do this. And I don't know how long I can keep it up for. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel great in it. It doesn't feel natural. Natural just feels like doing this, and that's terrible. That's really, really bad for me. Or just chilling out like that, and that's bad for me as well. So don't do this for extended periods of time. Don't do it for 7 years trying to grind towards your dreams. Don't do that. Yeah, make sure you got good posture, you're sitting up straight, you got your shoulders back, and you do the research on good posture in it. You do the research on types of things that you should be doing to keep your back moving, fine and moving smoothly, so that you don't have to go through these times where you're trying to edit and your back is just annoying you consistently. And yeah, every 30 minutes, get up, move around, move from side to side, do a good stretch and that. That feels nice, but this is not the time nor place. So yeah, I felt like this was just super important information. I'm not a doctor or anything, so I don't really talk about fitness or anything like that on my channel, but this is something that's so important to anyone who's trying to make a living online, because you'll spend most of your time on the computer or on your laptop, innit? So you're gonna spend most of your time probably slouched over, and I need to shoulders back, probably slouched over and whatnot. So I think this is very, very important to get this information to you, so that you know how to prevent this, and you can make better decisions. Because if I had the information to make better decisions, I wouldn't be in this place right about now, trying to get my posture back up, so that next year I can live a better life. Because I know it's gonna take a while for this to actually start feeling normal again. So yeah, I hope this helps you out. I hope this wasn't too much of a weird video, too much of a varying out of my normal type of things that I cover. But I think this is highly related. This is definitely highly related to whatever you're doing, because you're on the internet, you're online trying to make your thing work. And if you're doing that, then you're gonna be on the computer, you're gonna be on the laptop. You need to have good posture, and if you don't have good posture, then over consistently having bad posture over consistent time, months, years of doing this, you're gonna feel the annoying pain that I've got. And you might even get to a point where it's worse, where you actually have pain. Like right about now, it's just an annoyance, isn't it? Like, as I said before, it's like when you need to click your fingers, if you have that. I don't know if this is just something that I do, I don't know. But, or when you need to crack your neck, like it just feels like that in my back, like near my spine, basically, a little bit lower down. It just feels like that pretty much constantly. It's very, very annoying. So yeah, I want to prevent you from dealing with that. Remember, description, there's a link to my free course that'll teach you the 5 most important steps to YouTube success. But you know what one of the most important steps is to YouTube success? Not dying and not being in excruciating pain all the time, because that's not great. Although, that might make for a good YouTube series, being in excruciating pain all the time. So maybe I'll take that back. But yeah, if you really want to know the 5 steps to YouTube success, then the free course in the description, or you can go to growonyoutube.com/free course. But on your journey to YouTube success, please take what I'm telling you into account and think about your back. Think about your back, shoulders back. So good posture, got shoulders back, sit up straight. Let's do it. Straight back. Lovely. Peace out. See you next time.